Hey, it's June. Hi there. It's been so long since I've posted anything on this channel. It's been so long, like years and years and years long. But I'm really excited to be here. Um, so I am reigniting this channel. I have worked in fitness and health for nearly 25 years now, and I I took a break when COVID started and I haven't come back to it. I've been working in a different field related to health, but not fitness. And I really miss it. I miss it so much. And I have just been kind of itching to get back in it again. Um, I always worked, well, I didn't always work, but for a period of time, I worked with older people back when I was in my early 30s. And I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed working with older people. Um, I enjoyed helping them maintain or improve their mobility and their ability to do things and their ability to move and maybe live longer in a healthier way. And I always thought that that's what I would do when I went back to fitness, that I would work with the older population. But here's the thing. I'm 48 now, and I'm realizing that this age, being a woman, 45 plus, is really kind of, I guess I've realized as I have been inching my way towards 50 that these years right before you really get older are huge, and in some ways they're monumental. When I worked with the older population, people in their 70s, I took mental notes and I would think, gosh, this individual, they kind of dropped the ball, and now they're playing catch up, and they're losing their mobility, and they've lost their ability to travel or to to do things they really love. And I don't want to be like that. And then I'd work with other people who were the opposite, who really took really great care of themselves all the time, and they hit 70, 75, and you would forget that they were 75 or that they were almost 80 years old, because they just seemed limitless. And I would always think, what can I do so that when I suddenly turn 75, I'm still able to do those things that I really like doing. And then I turned 45, and I started noticing how easily now I can see how easily someone can just kind of like slide into old age, unintentionally not taking great care of themselves, because I've always taken really good care of myself, and I'm just at that age where I'm starting to notice that it's different now. And in the last 2 years, I've had some health stuff happen, not scary health stuff, just like, oh, I guess this is because this is what happens when you're a woman of a certain age. And I've had to spend the last few years um, focusing on some things that started to slide for me, and I had to pay extra attention and research on how to make sure that my these middle age years are good, and that things don't happen that would limit my ability to keep up with what I really want to do, which is always be able to be physical and do things that I want to do. Now, the good news is that I've done that. And over the past 3 years, I've had to spend time and effort and money and and all of that in order to figure out my way through it. And it worked. And I'm great and everything's fine now. But it really shone light on these aspects, this period of time. And I really want to help primarily women who are marching through menopause, marching through perimenopause, and help them see that with some attention and some focused attention and effort, that things don't have to slide all the way down and things don't have to feel hopeless and like you're doomed for anything. Because one of my superpowers is figuring out how to fix things, how to reverse things. And I have always had this immense passion and importance for figuring out how to maneuver through things so you get to the other side well. And this is no different. So if you are marching through perimenopause, like me, and you are curious about things you can do to help this process be really smooth, easier than it would be if you just neglected it. Don't neglect it. And then keep an eye on this spot, because that's what I am doing. I used to, when I was younger, working with older people, I kind of didn't even consider what perimenopause was. I just thought, oh, you don't get your period. Isn't that awesome? When I was in my 20s, my early 30s, I mean, even my early 40s, I thought that was what it was to be perimenopausal, to be in your later middle age years. I thought, oh, and then you just don't get your period. And that sounds good. And now I'm realizing that's not what it is. And if we want to live out our golden years, like I saw people live out their golden years with purpose and with in an actionable way so that you get to reap the benefits of that, then I hope you stick around, because that's really what I want. I want to help people maneuver through this, help women maneuver through this part of their life so that they get to live those golden years really well and not feel like it was just sand, drifting through their fingers, and then that was it and that was over. So I think I've learned a ton in the last 3 to 5 years, and I want to be able to share that with other women so that we can get to the other side. Anyways, I'm rambling, but this is just sort of my way of reigniting this little channel and hoping that maybe you'll stick around. And I'm really interested in hearing about what you guys want to see here and what you'd like to see, what you're missing, or anything like that, because I want this to be a really helpful place for women. I almost feel like this is a really good time to be going through perimenopause, because I feel like there's more awareness right now, just like in the last handful of years. Maybe it's just because I'm being aware of it that I'm seeing it around a little bit more, but I think this is like an awakening right now for perimenopause, and I'm here for it. Anyways, thanks for listening, and thanks for stopping by, and I really look forward to this. All right, thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye.